But there is paths across that aren't immediately apparent on this map.
Yeah, it's a very shootery map.
Say that again, Laura?
Mace is hooked up with foul, as predicted.
Yep. Now, Trevor, when was the last time he wasn't in the finals? I can't even remember.
We were talking about it during...
2019?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it was. We were talking about it during our match, and he said that he's been in the finals. He was in the finals in every event in 2020, and he was basically kind of, when he was talking to his kids before this, was hoping that he would be able to just make the finals again. And, here he is.
Yeah. I think he won most of those finals, by the way.
He did win his fair share, that is for sure. Looks like Randy
he's coming after your record, Jason.
Randy does get the first blood with killing an Ugnaught.
Boom. Nothing too shocking there.
Although, Trevor might not know what to do with 8 activations, since, he went Gen Con with only 6. He might be a little confused with what to do with 8. So.
Actually, I'm a little surprised that I see R2 on his lonesome right now, because you almost always want to end somebody next to R2 so that he can tow.
It looks like he rather or wanted to get Yoda up also into Gambit, or just advance so that he can so he can be a threat. Obviously R2 could make him a threat, but what this does is allows him to run, like next round, run Emagundi up next to R2, and then
start him in there as well.
Start carrying him up there, or her.
Good call.
I don't know if Emagundi's a him or a her.
I believe Ema is a male, but I could be wrong.
Maybe they're non-binary.
It could be as well. In a galaxy far, far away, there could be any number of...
Oh, it looks like they're for a knit. Randy rolled a 20, Trevor rolled a 16.
Nice and net rolls all around.
Like Emagundi is going to be taking some damage.
If Randy can take Emagundi out here, that's a big boon for Randy's team. Ema is so dangerous.
That's going to be probably the end of... Yep, Emagundi's gone. Emagundi's down.
All right. So Randy is... the Uggy was not too big of a deal, but Ema is a good kill. Because the other thing to worry about is... What's that?
I say, you're right, because Emagundi, when Ema dies, has Noble Sacrifice. So if you can have one of your guys adjacent, you can get a kind of a free attack.
Right. And he also has... what's the +4/+10 when a unique dies?
Impulsive reprisal, I believe.
Yes, impulsive reprisal. So that's what I was talking about earlier, where you can do 30 damage lightsaber sweeps, which is pretty incredible. 40 damage lightsaber sweeps.
Yes.
And with a lot of lower hit point guys, that could be really dangerous. So that was... Randy needed that for sure, and he got it.
Yeah. I definitely do think it's going to be an uphill battle for Trevor. Even before the match started, I would have kind of given Randy like a slight edge, just because there's so many kind of firing lanes once you get all the doors open. And as a melee attacker, you can really only get to one of the characters at a time.
It is a very shitty map.
And I mean, there's some good hiding spots, but there's also some very wide open lanes.
So Colvin Trebor is one that can run 12 and do 40 damage. So yeah. He's a threat. Now most of Randy's guys, especially his big threats, are 50 hit points. But he's definitely somebody that could run from a far distance and finish somebody off quite easily.
Yes.
Needs a steal, especially in this squad at 14 points.
Well, and Randy definitely seems to be playing the spread out and make sure you're not close enough so that if Mace does go crazy, he can't kill a whole bunch of guys. It looks like mostly it's like singletons, and then there's maybe a couple spots he could get two guys with, if he goes crazy with crits. But it would be kind of way overextending.
Yeah, and I don't think Trevor, especially this early, is going to want to go that deep with Mace and face the firing squad of all those Mandos at once.
Right. I mean, at the same time, like, you have to basically essentially pick when you go and go at some point. Otherwise, you just, kind of what's been happening so far. Ogma got picked off. Even Gundy got picked off. Here comes Foul. I'm assuming he's carrying Mace.
So it looks like I spoke too quickly.
There he goes.
He hasn't gone. He hasn't gone with Yoda or Coleman Treber yet, so he's still got other guys to move in.
So he toes up Mace.
Oh, so close.
And Randy is not doing very good with Beskar. Looks like
he does have
failed.
With the Armorer, he has the Beskar gauntlet. So when Trevor attacks with a lightsaber, if he rolls a 16 or better with his Beskar Gam save, that character cannot attack anymore that turn. So with pieces with greater mobile, that's a pretty big deal.
Right. Or Mace, who wants to keep attacking.
But I only see the one armorer. Is it spreading it out in some way?
I think it's board wide.
Allied Death Watch commanders get Beskar Gauntlet. As Armor Smith is the ability. So all the Death Watch commanders.
Oh, there it is. All the commanders get Beskar Gauntlet. But that wasn't a commander that got defeated. That was just the
assassin. You're right.
Right.
And all the targeting tricks that Randy has on his squad are by and large moot, but those saboteurs with traps giving -4 could be quite important. And they can do 60 damage themselves in this squad as well.
Yes.
Moving into a position that is a no cover shot on Mace because he is next to that cover. Looks like Trevor's reflecting it and Randy misses the save there. So, and then
Actually, it looks like that was just a defense. It looks like that was a defense save. Like they were.
You're right. I read that wrong. It was a defense using the holocron. Thank you.
Yes. And now one of the Coleman Tree War comes out to play, and it looks like kills the Saboteur.
Oh, not quite.
Oh, not quite. Not quite. He's not getting his.
He made his Beskar Gam save. Yeah, he's not getting bravado, and he made his Beskar Gam save. So there we go. That was a big Beskar Gam save right there.
And possibly, I mean, certainly going to allow for some sort of attack. Possibly like 60 damage. I think we just said.
Yeah. They have twin, and then with the traps, it's like a net 10 essentially. Yep, that's right.
Looks like Yoda's gearing up.
Yeah. Spending the force point to move 7.
There's a Beskar Gauntlet going to come into play.
5 probably hits. Oh, and there it is! Rolls the 16!
There it is.
Yoda's done
one of the
turn.
Is that guy a commander?
Yeah, he's commander.
He's a commander.
Yeah.
That's what strike leader. Whoa, that was big.
Buys him another turn to live.
He's putting Mace in
It looks
traps,
like
or he was already on
he was already in traps. It looks like he just ate the last force point from the holocron. So as soon as the holocron is going to die.
Clever move right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he crits on Mace.
Mace is going to try to reflect. He's going to
reroll.
And he makes it.
Got it. And Randy makes his save, so nothing happens.
And then
a 5 probably doesn't cut
5 hits. It might. I don't know what.
Their attack is an 11. I don't think they have any other bonuses. Plus a 5 is going to be even in traps.
I guess even in traps is not going to quite cut it.
And that guy attacked Mace adjacent to the holocron?
No.
Doesn't provide cover, but you're right. So the holocron's dead now.
Yes.
Yeah. He could have done the same shot from one square back.
Yeah. I mean, it was just a point of interest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I've had people do that to me before. Set the holocron down adjacent to somebody, and then I can't do what I want to do.
You're right.
Yes.
Adjacency trumps all.
I don't think that it will matter in this particular game, but it definitely could, and I certainly wouldn't want somebody,
absolutely.
Now, then to
wouldn't it be nice to have this on all of our games? Because there's things I forget all the time.
It would. It would be very nice to have kind of individual judges or individual whatever's spotters to kind of keep track. Because I definitely know that from time to time through basically no one doing it on purpose, you get the after the game or after the match or 3 matches later, it's like, well, hey, that's not how it worked or how we played it in my first game of the day. Oh, well, you guys misplayed or oops.
Yeah.
The problem is there are so few of us that to have a floating judge, we wouldn't have anybody playing in our tournaments. So
yes,
we need them all
I agree.
It's a trade-off, and I think for the getting more players in the tournament, I think is best overall. But yeah, we can do this for finals and stuff. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So Mace is down to 70, and I think Randy has a couple activations to go still.
And Mace is also down to only 2 force points, which, will at some point play a role.
Absolutely. I'm assuming Randy's deciding what to do.
Now Randy's bringing, I don't know who that guy is, but...
That is the Overlord. And because all the commanders have coordinated movement, he's moving up his assassin twice with his 2 commanders in the back there.
Okay.
So now I imagine he's going to go in with his assassin to take some shots. Question is he going to go Mace or no? Okay, he's going to go for Coleman.
And he rolls another crit.
Another 20.
Wow.
Well, I don't think that's enough to kill him, but the twin will kill him.
Right. So actually the 20 didn't matter, but still 2 hits was what he needed, and he got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know, what is the assassin attack? I'm just curious what he actually needed just for,
let me see.
8 plus a 12 plus trap. So he was basically rolling a 16 into Coleman Tree, where it's not very stout.
Yeah, Coleman Tree Boar is 17, so 21. So he needed 5s.
Yeah, he needed 5s. Okay. So it's not like he, rolled crazy amounts.
Oh, he's going down after Yoda.
He is going
Gotta say, I'm actually a little surprised he's going after Yoda.
Doesn't the Yoda have the good reflect? Or the...
Yes. Oh, I don't remember.
Oh.
There's another hit on Yoda. Trevor did some sort of defense, deflect, reflect, something.
Yes, he does have the good reflect. So maybe Randy's thinking if he fails the save, at least he doesn't lose somebody as important.
And obviously, the whole point is to get the Republic out of force, so they're kind of, struggling along.
So it looks like Trevor reflected his first one.
Oh. And the other assassin comes in and beats up on Mace, gets Mace down to 40. So it looks like Mace takes 40.
Takes 30 himself in the process.
I just want to point out that he's got his 2 tow trucks hooked up in the center of the board, which is actually pretty clever because he can move foul to wherever and
chain him.
And chain him that way, and then foul can still carry somebody away.
Yes. And now we have to remember that he can't carry R2 with foul, but he can carry foul with R2.
Correct.
And for all that, the game was actually pretty close, 58 to 39. And
did Trevor win initiative? Is that where we're at?
Trevor won initiative.
I think Randy
kind of
shot first.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, with the Raider. Or whatever he is down there. Yeah, the red cape shot.
That's what happened.
Oh, yeah, there is.
So Yoda takes out one of the commanders lickety split. And he's attacking the other one now.
And Trevor takes the lead by a point.
Now, Yoda has acrobatics, so you can get into tight spots and tear some stuff up.
Now Mace is going to go. What is Mace going to do? I mean, in theory,
with somebody on his team half healed.
The play is probably just to go diagonal and try to kill 2 guys. That's probably the best you can hope for. I certainly don't think he's going to AOO.
You risk death trying to get 3.
Yes.
This is Trevor, though.
He will have 4 force points, but he has to spend 2 to reflect. So.
Right. Well, actually, he only has 2 force points currently.
But when he activates,
he just went up 2. Yeah.
Oh, he just went up 2.
I think he already activated Mace. He's just trying to decide where to put him because you can kill. I mean, the one assassin is already gone, so he's just trying to. It looks like he's going to try to kill the guy with traps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and he rolls a crit, which in this case is kind of pointless. Oh, but Randy rolls a 16.
Wow.
He can't attack anymore.
That guy's not a commander.
Was that a guy with Beskar Gauntlet?
Oh, no, it wasn't Beskar Gauntlet. You're right. He's not a commander. He rolls another crit. But they're useless.
Again, this is one of
now he can flurry. Was he going to flurry on Yoda?
Yeah.
It's definitely those times where Mace rolls crits, but it doesn't matter because there's just not enough guys around.
Or you just kill them in one shot regardless.
Yeah.
Like, we all expected those 2 to die, even without crits, but the crits just put an exclamation point on it.
Now he's going to kind of run Mace.
Using the rest of his greater mobile.
He took away the traps and then he put Mace in cover, so he's getting a little bit of making it harder for Randy to hit.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he moved Mace back into traps. That is a saboteur over there with 10 hit points. That's kind of.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
look
take
at this.
R2.
Clever. 10 should hit, and 15 hit. Dead droid.
Very nice.
Wow. There goes the escape trick.
Although without a crit, Foul cannot kill that commander either.
Here comes some shots on going adjacent to Mace, so trying to take out Mace.
Okay.
Assuming that 11 is going to hit. Randy has one more. He's going to take that 20 damage, and then I'm assuming he's going to try to reflect the last 20. And, he makes it.
Does it?
That's it.
I really want to borrow Trevor's Vassal die sometime. Oh, that's yeah.
Randy made the save so that he doesn't take any damage back.
And Trevor's going to try to kill.
No,
Oh, get rid of traps.
Oh, no, sorry. The traps guy.
Yes. There we go. Okay, traps are gone. Can be harder hit Mace. And he doesn't really, he can't risk breaking away from Yoda with his other commander. He's in a tricky spot, actually.
Yeah, this game has definitely turned.
Even Yoda by himself is absolutely dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if Mace gets another turn, I do not like Randy's odds.
This will be Randy's I think he has 2 factions he needs to win a regional with, and one of them being Mandos, and Tim can tell you that is not always so easy.
But he did just kill Mace, rolling a 19. He just killed Mace rolling
nice.
19.
With the Overlord. All right. We got a game on our hands, folks.
Right. The real problem for Randy right now is that his one assassin is way far away, not really anywhere close to combat, so is basically has a whole turn of kind of catching up.
No. He just moved him 2, and he has another commander to go, and he'll move him 2 more, and then he's 6 away.
Okay.
He will shoot Yoda this round.
That is perfectly...
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the armorer. That was the armorer that killed Mace. Now he's going with the Overlord. Wow, that's very risky going up adjacent. Oh, it's because he has Darksaber.
Yoda fails the first save and fails the second save.
He Master of the Force 3. No, he's only Master of the Force 2, so then he's got to take damage, right? Not a ranged attack. Oh, because of light, because he's using Darksaber.
Because of Darksaber.
Right. So he only has to spend 1 force point for the block. So Yoda's back up to 4 force,
and Randy only rolls a 2 for the
Randy
master.
misses the second attack.
But that's okay. You got the all-important coordinated movement.
Yep.
And there we go. That coordinated movement gives you so much movement. Ooh, and he
Assassin, of course, rolls
17.
And he's going to try to send some back. Randy's going to be taking 10 on a
takes it all back.
And then Randy's going to hit the twin on Yoda.
No, that was his Beskar game save, I believe.
Oh, you're right.
But now he hit the twin.
He still will hit the twins. Yep. Yoda
he could die right. He could kill himself right here. He made it. Randy missed it. Randy killed himself. Oh!
Oh.
That was a massive swing.
But Yoda is out of force points.
Yoda's out of force points, but Trevor really needed that assassin to die.
Yes.
I would say my money's still on Randy, but it's much closer now.
So
this is big. If he takes out the Overlord.
And Trevor at 129.
Yoda's going to run around so he can get quick strike with his acrobatic. He is attacking.
Take out the Overlord. That's massive.
Randy's going to fail his Beskar save.
He really needs this Beskar. Okay, he got it.
And
at least me spend a force point to kill him.
Attacking. Oh, it stops Yoda from attacking. He rolled a 17.
Yep.
Oh, the Beskar gauntlet comes in huge.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. That was pretty amazing.
So, do you throw everything into Yoda? Or do you worry about Foul? Because Foul could come around the corner and, well, Foul's got leap. He could do it anyway.
Trevor's not happy about the armor.
I think you have to put as much damage on Yoda as you can and hope that you can kill him.
So Trevor,
the
crit.
Randy with the 16 for a nit.
Oh, that's the hit.
Oh, no, the armor.
Yoda's going to block that one. The 9.
Trevor the crit king that is running Mace, which is all about getting lucky on crit, is complaining about an ability in the reverse on the other team.
Okay.
I call hypocrite. No, Trevor's saying that in all good fun.
Right. No, he is. And Randy is going to actually kind of stop or try to stop Foul Although I'm not sure if Randy's aware Fowl could force leap and try to get to the armorer.
So what does Trevor do here? Does he leap over and kill the unactivated commander with twin, or does he kill the overlord? Get rid of +4, +10.
He's going for the overlord.
And it looks like he's going to move.
I think that's a miss. And he does not have Master of the Force 2, I do not believe.
Right. That is a miss.
Did he already leap?
Yes.
Yeah, he left. So dice are coming up big for Randy here. So it looks like we have
After Trevor gets the big dice rolls and the assassin kills himself, Randy gets some dice.
That's true. That is true.
Very important in that coming up.
Except for Randy.
Who has not activated? We still have 2 strike leaders, right?
Oh. Then it might be over before the next minute.
Well, but you are right. I don't think they're going to be able to kill Yoda, so it's still going to be a big init. But yeah, Trevor's not out of it yet.
Yeah, I can see Yoda running back and killing the armorer.
Does a 10 hit?
Uh-oh.
Well, 1 certainly doesn't.
Like a 10 hit. Oh, no. It looks like Yoda lost
10 misses by 1.
90.
Oh, he does. Okay. Oh, yes, with the +4, it does hit.
And there's another crit by Randy. But it apparently was on.
Oh, that was against Owl.
Oh, from the who's the guy?
The armor.
The armor, yeah.
But Fowl deflected it. But then Randy hit with the second one, so Randy gets 20 off the Fowl.
Yeah.
And walks right up in there. Now is he going with the other strike leader? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it looks like he's pounding on Fowl. I think that was actually the strike leader that was attacking Fowl originally.
Yes, you're right.
Looks like back to a knit.
Wow.
Randy rolled a 7 to win it by 1.
If he would have been pounding on Yoda, he might have been able to finish him off here. So what do you do? Do you go first and finish off Fowl? But Yoda can take out two of his people here quite easily.
Looks like the overlord has to go first because he's going to be dead soon.
Right.
And he just takes out Fowl.
Yeah.
So you got to use to kill the overlord, right?
Yeah.
Move away.
The prideful is huge. So we are at Yoda versus the world.
Mm-hmm. Does Yoda
I think Yoda's just got 1 force point on him, and he has renewal 2, I believe.
Yep, he's going to go up to 3.
And he has Master of the Force 2. He's got.
Oh yeah, he's going to go. Yep, he's going after the armorer. I told you.
But first, he's going to kill. Well, actually, he can kill all 3 of these guys.
Okay.
Oh, and except Randy's going to roll a 17 for Beskar and stop Yoda from attacking.
Holy cow!
Wow.
Beskar Gauntlet! Insane! That's 3 times! Wow. So Yoda tries to get a little further away. Unless Randy rolls some bad rolls, I think it might be all over for the Republic. Although there's not the +4, +10 now.
No.
Luck-based abilities are alive and well.
Why did Yoda go so far?
He said he was going to move 8.
He spent,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was.
He should be at 3. He should be at 3/4. He spent to move faster.
Yes.
Randy does a couple.
There was a couple more. These are all missing. Without that +4.
Wow, he needs a 12.
He's having a hard time to hit now.
Wow. Okay, it's coming back around. Let's see if this armorer.
And there's a 20.
Oh, there it is.
Will he reflect it? He reflects it. But Randy saves it. Net of nothing.
Randy saves it.
And Randy's second shot is a miss. Wow.
It was Yoda versus the world, and nothing happened.
How did Randy? Didn't Bhaskar only reduce it by 10, or?
No, the reflection back, he did a save. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Okay, he made the reflection save. Got it.
Randy rolls a 3 for a net. And Trevor rolls an 8.
Uh-oh.
So, how's he going to do this? He's going to kill those
going
two
after the armorer.
Armorer first.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But he's still got a Beskar game roll to save him. Nope, he fails it.
So that was the best guy. He fails. The armorer is now down.
And
now he doesn't have to fear the Beskar gauntlet anymore.
Huh?
Unless it's a camaraderie, I don't know.
No, it's its own ability, so.
That's good. Good.
And then is he going to throw a lightsaber at the last guy?
Trevor's at 199.
Oh. Holy cow, look at this. He's still going to win it. And he takes out that dude.
Last guy.
Holy cow, that was an amazing run there. Despite Tom's amazing.
There's a crit.
Wow.
Two crits.
What an amazing game. Randy has denied his Mando win.
Oh,
That's going to be.
that was a nail biter. Holy cow.
Wow.
Final score of 219 to 195.
Will they, or is that the final gambits, or?
Yeah, that'll be the final score.
Well, we got a heck of a match here. Back and forth, lots of nail-biting moments. And Yoda proves to be the king of the day.
Absolutely.
Well, two excellent players putting on a show. Really cool squads. And Trevor stocks another win.
Trevor notches another win.
Yeah. Just unstoppable in 2020. The rest of the world may be having a rough year, but at least in Star Wars miniatures, there is no try. Trevor having an amazing one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can somebody? Does somebody want to invite Trevor to call in real quick, or?
Yeah. Let me.
Hey, maybe shoot him a message.
Let me pull it. Why is it not?
8 o'clock his time. No, 9 o'clock his time. Well, yeah, invite Randy on too.
Yeah.
See if we can get the. Trevor says, sure, he can call in. I don't remember what that number is.
Wow, what a game.
Yep, working on it, Trevor. Trevor's asking for the phone number.
Do you need the phone number? I've got it right here.
Nope, I got it.
Cool.
Did you invite Randy on, Brian, or should I send him an invite as well?
I did invite Randy. I don't know if he's going to see it or not. But we'll see. He may be going to lick his wounds.
Well, they had a pretty close match in Swiss as well. But Trevor edged him out there.
I think it was about the same. I think Randy said Yoda had about 50 or so hit points left, and he killed Mace, and that's kind of exactly how this game went.
Yoda going beast mode.
Yeah. Yeah, amazing.
Hello, welcome.
Those bastards.
Who is that? Is that Trevor on the line?
Yeah, hey guys, it's Trev here.
Congrats, man.
What a fantastic game.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks. That was nuts. And you know what?
You were the one playing the left-based squad.
I was playing the total luck-based squad. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Right before the final initiative, I said to Randy, because his score was 185, and I think he got Gambit, right? So we won 95. And so I said, well, this is the first time I've ever experienced it where Tim's rule would make a difference, where Tim's what do you call it, scoring rule thing would matter, because here's Yoda facing all these 10 damage pingers, and he's 90 health, I think, at the time, right? Something like that. And I thought, this is the first time I've ever seen where that would make a difference. And then I won initiative, and Yoda said, never mind. I thought it was amazing how that worked. Yeah, it didn't matter anyway, but that was crazy.
It sounds like Randy got on.
Yeah.
Are you Randy?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here.
Welcome.
Congratulations on a crazy game.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that was swingy.
Your audience
what do you guys say was the
network?
What do you guys think was the key moment of the match?
There was a few. Let me see. Mace rolled an important crit that I needed him to roll. There was a few bad moments, like when Amagundi died from a crit after making his other save. So losing Amagundi was big. And then there was twice when I lost the rest of my attacks because of that freaking armor. That was big. That would have made a big
difference 3 times
right there. Yeah, it probably was 3 times. You're probably right. But there was 2 in particular, especially that last one when Yoda got canceled on his first attack. So that was pretty crazy. Those were
even though he
I thought that was it. I thought that was it for you, Trevor, at that point when he rolled that 17 or whatever it was.
Yeah, I thought that was the game too. I said, well, it was a good game. Something to that effect.
I was able to follow that up with a round where I couldn't hit Yoda at all, though. So
it's true. We saw that.
You hit him one time, and that was the one reflex he had left, and he made it.
right.
Yes, I couldn't even reroll. That one.
And I think it wasn't that a crit? I think it was even a crit.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you had a crit at the end.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
some high lows and some low rolls.
Definitely on some high intensity.
Yeah, my coach was going to this. Go ahead.
That squad's really a lot of fun. it's really, I had built a different squad for today, and I just didn't really like it. And I haven't really played this outside of playtesting it for 21, so I decided I'd give it a go. And I enjoyed it for, as long as I had to play it, every game was very different and a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
There weren't any moments in this game of needing to figure out strange targeting rules because Trevor was all melee, but there were some brain teasers we were working through in our game between Randy and I.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you can't attack using accurate shot unless it is the closest enemy. So even if the closest enemy isn't in line of sight, so there was a lot of weird trickery going on.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I had a close guy behind a wall, and so he was the closest enemy, so he couldn't shoot. He couldn't use accurate to override my stealth to shoot the assassins down the board.
That's awesome.
Nice. It's nice that the abilities that we design kind of come up and sort of matter and do what they're supposed to do instead of something completely different.
Hey, you know what? I just thought of something else that was really cool and fitting. Right today, one day after the last episode of Mandalorian TV show came out, someone's using the Darksaber. I thought that was cool. Just saying.
Yeah. By the way, go ahead.
Randy, you have what? Do you just have the Mandos and the Vong to win a regional with, or?
No, I'm halfway. I got Mandos.
Oh, you're halfway.
Vong.
Okay.
Yeah. Mandos, Vong, separate Republic Rebels.
Jason, did you finish it off?
Yeah, I finished it off with the Purple People Eaters using the crazy Morgan cord that Laura built.
1 year ago, right?
1 year ago.
1 year ago.
That's right. Nice. Well, Randy's hot on our tails, and we were talking about, we have no clue how many tournaments Trevor has won now, especially this last year. But you probably don't have all the factions.
Definitely not all the factions. Certainly not that. Well, I was talking to my kids.
Different stuff, dude.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta diversify, man. None of this competitive stuff.
Yeah.
So, well, I was talking to my kids before this tournament, and I said, if my records are right, I think every tournament I've entered, I've made it at least to the finals in this year, at least for the regionals, for the big tournaments. I think I'd have to go back and double check.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. 2020 has been a horrible year for me, except for Star Wars Minis. I've kind of enjoyed that.
We actually made that same comment earlier. That as far as minis for you, we recognize that. So hey, I'm glad there's a silver lining around this year for you. You have certainly earned it. Now, Trevor, you definitely lean towards light side squads generally. Am I right?
Usually, yeah. Just because I like to play aggressive, and it seems at least often, not all the times, but it seems like often light side squads seem to reward aggression more. But that's probably not true all the time. But yeah, often I do light side squads. But I really enjoyed the squad. I was telling Jason this. I really enjoyed the squad with Talon and Din Djarin and Boba Assassin a few weeks ago at TJ's tournament. That was a lot of fun to play. So it's not just
which is technically a Mandalorian squad.
Yes, technically.
Yeah, but it plays like a fringe squad though.
Oh yeah, it's a fringe squad. Yeah.
And then Randy has definitely diversified more in the past few years because it used to be Imperials all day and all night.
When I was in school, I didn't have anything. I didn't have the time to really sit and kind of theory craft. So I had my squads that I had, and so that's what I played for 2.5 years or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
In our local, in my LGS, I had about 3 games a week or 3 tournaments a week that I played in. So I played all kinds of crazy stuff, but I haven't done that since the game ended.
Well, the other thing that I see, and for a lot of the people around, like Randy, Trevor, pretty much all of us, like even the people that aren't on the call today, but playing some squads that you wouldn't consider to be a classic squad. Some kind of innovative stuff, and kind of proving that even if it doesn't kind of conform to what we would consider a classic power squad, it can still be really good and really powerful. And I think that is great for the game going forward, that we can have Mace and Yoda and R2 be a squad, and we can have a bunch of non-unique Mandalorians do really well.
Yeah, I think so. I think that says that the meta is in a very healthy spot, because just about any kind of squad can win, right? Like, there's no reason that a pure melee squad should be able to handle something like this, right? But at least it seems that, at least in what I faced, the meta isn't so lopsided against melee that it's impossible, right? So I think the meta is in a very healthy spot, probably the healthiest it's been, I would say, in years. I don't know what you guys think on that. But I think because the meta is so healthy, you can have so much diversity like this.
Yeah. No, I would agree with that. That's generally a sign of a healthy meta when you have a lot of diversity. And of course, the meta changes with our game every 6 months, sometimes slightly, sometimes big. And this is the first, or one of the first, I think the first regional with set 20. We've had a couple other tournaments. This is the first quote unquote regional, just because, I have delusions of grandeur and decided to call it that. But yeah, so some of these new pieces from VSET 20 we're seeing, and we're also seeing, what power there is with them. Some of the pieces we're still getting used to. I'll go ahead and call myself out with the fact that with Jabba the Hutt, we weren't 100% sure on one of the rulings, and I made the conservative call because I was playing Jabba the Hutt. And Brian, I apologize because he was also playing Jabba the Hutt.
I don't think it came up at all today, so it was not really an issue.
Okay. Well, that's good at least. And then there was another one that I had to work through with Jason, and he had it right, and we double-checked with TJ about him not moving with, or this is actually with Bib Fortuna, him not moving, or any Hutt Cartel piece not moving an adjacent Hutt Cartel piece can then move 6. It is a 0 time ability, so I thought it had to be at the end of your turn. Okay, therefore he didn't move. Now I can use it, but you can actually use it beginning of your turn, mid-turn. It's kind of even more powerful than I realized. But the one thing you can't do is do the cannon shot and then move somebody 6 if Jabba doesn't move. So it's it's pretty flexible, but that's the one direction you can't go with it. So yeah, and this is my first time playing Jabba, and I think maybe even my first time playing Bib Fortuna, and it is some brain kinesthetics, figuring out where to move people so you can get another movement, and then where to position everybody, and I had a Zerka and Mouse Droid, and so positioning is a big part of those squads, and I think with more seat time, or it would definitely take more seat time to get better at it. I know TJ is really good with it. I don't know a lot of people that are really proficient with Hutt Cartel. How did you feel with it, Brian?
It's fun. Yeah, there's a lot going on. It takes a while to get, kind of used to all the tricks, or, I didn't use Bib Fortuna's movement the entire day. But I don't know that I really needed to. So yeah, I didn't. But yeah, I don't know that it was really needed for me. Really it was just I got. I just got Trevor. I got Trevor first round, and that he just sort of steamrolled me, and then but then after that, the rest of my day went a bit better, and I got to play against awesome Night Sister squad that Laura's running, which is like, I think just I love that squad so much, and I want to play that squad or something like it, and then I got to play against Adam Bodden, who's running his kind of original trilogy Rebel squad, with Lando and Luke and Han and Leia and all those characters, and that was a lot of fun. That was a pretty blast of a game, and but yeah, I was much better by the end. It's like I told Randy, it was like this is one of those tournaments where I'm going to be kind of I'm not really trying to still figure out what I'm doing with the squad, and then I'll be losing and I'll be down at the bottom, and then my last game I'll realize what I need to do, and I'll just completely smoke the bottom rung player,
Well, Brian, since you brought it up, I'm sorry, finish your thought, but I also wanted to hear Laura talk about her squad too.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I just I was thinking it's right. But so I think it's a lot of fun, and it's competitive, but yeah, again, like I said, it's not shutting everything else out. So
right on. So Laura, tell us about your Night Sisters.
Okay, so I'm going to be the Talia player this season. That's just how it's going to be, because I just love what she does with Night Sister Hunters.
She's pretty awesome.
And you put her in with Mother Talzin, and you can do it in a lot of different factions. But I really like the combination I've got right now with the Night Sister Shaman, because it helps with the squishiness.
Moving cover, in a matter of speaking, and Shaman has healing too, is that right?
Yes, the ability to park them right in the middle of the board and then say, oh, by the way, they've got cover, so they're cloaked, so you can't do anything to them. It's very helpful. And she does have healing. She does have Essence of Life. So lots of tricks with the Shaman.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Why is it called Sisters of the CIS if it's an Imperial?
Because when I started to build it, I was intending to build a Separatist squad.
Got it.
And I just never changed the name.
But just being able to use Mata Meta with Talzin is awesome.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
Definitely. It is a cool squad, and Asajj Ventress is always scary, super speedy, and then with her and Talia, the ability to basically make her disappear is pretty wicked.
Yes.
That is awesome.
Asajj, in some games she was great. She took out Mira all by herself, so that was great. In some games she didn't really get to do anything, but Asajj is a really good call for the squad, especially since I'm running 3 Night Sister Hunters, and so it gives it some diversification, some melee interference, and a big threat to get up in your face and distract you. Not literally distract you, but keep you from doing what you want to do.
In my opinion, this squad that Laura made is the single best squad in the game right now. I played against it, and it is vicious. It is brilliant. I love it. I told her that when we played too. But I think it's the best squad there is, and if I was going into a tournament I really wanted to do well in, I'd probably play that squad because it is so cool. Really, good job, Laura. That is the best.
Thank you. Yeah, I was bummed we didn't do a rematch this week, Trevor.
I didn't want one. I didn't want one.
I wanted to see if I learned anything from our last game.
You probably did.
I hope so.
So who haven't we heard from? Jason, tell us about Din and Grogu.
Din and Grogu. It was a lot of fun. I definitely kind of like Brian was saying, I didn't have a lot of seat time with it. And it's definitely got some interesting and really cool synergies and combinations. I played Hollow Maul, or I chose Hollow Maul because I didn't want to have to deal with I thought there would be more activation, or not active, but initiative control. And there wasn't a single, I don't believe, piece with initiative control in the entire field.
Good call. I think Adam had one, but his squad nerfed it.
Okay.
Well, he could roll twice for initiative. I guess that's the best there was. But
there was no Master Tactician. There was no Mandalorian Tactician. There was And then also in Hollow Maul does provide some movement breakers for Kira. It's kind of funny the song, or the name of the squad is called Brian's Song, because I saw in somebody else's squad, he kind of posted that he usually runs Din with all three of the Mandalorian fringe characters, Mira, Roland Dyer, and Ketsu Año. And that's where I started with this squad. And I just
Kira went out.
I just didn't like how Ketsu was performing. Like Laura and I played one game, and I just didn't feel like she fit the squad or how I wanted to make the squad work. So I decided to put in Kira and Hollow Maul, which was really cool. Plus, Hollow Maul has Dark Masters, so he can give Din or anybody really access to 2 more force points.
And if memory serves, that came in big in our match.
In all the matches except for against Trevor, who had a Force Absorb / Force Defense, it came in huge. Pushing people away.
You mentioned Ketsu. Sorry, go ahead.
They're pushing people away so that I would get an evade on a twin, or they wouldn't get their extra melee attacks.
Or you just kill a piece like you did with me.
or you just kill a 10 damage piece.
That had the possibility of doing 90 damage on you.
It's possible. And it's kind of funny. The more I play Din, he's got the is it Tribe Intervention, where once he falls below half hit points, you get to run all your other up to 3 Mandalorians, and then somebody gets to make an attack.
That's pretty sick.
Against there were definitely against Trevor as well. And against Tim both. He wasn't taking damage fast enough. I had it kind of set up where it's okay, I think that he's probably going to take enough damage this round. And nope.
You made every evade at that point.
Yeah.
Onslaught of shots. Evade.
Against Tim, I was actually wanting to fail some of those because I had it set up where I think it was Mira could run 12 and be exactly within 6 and get a killer shot off. And he just kept evading. So it's kind of one of those balances of it's good that you're avoiding damage, but at the same time, if you're setting up to take a bunch of damage so that you can do what the rest of your squad does. So I think that tells me that it's a really well-designed ability. And that's really cool.
It's a great ability. Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned
all 3 of my matches were very close. It could certainly have gone either way. I know against Laura, there was kind of like a slight play error, or actually not even an error, but just like a decision making. Like, hey, I'm going to go after these targets instead of those targets, and then it kind of backfired. And I did kind of the same thing against Trevor, where it was like, I'm going to set up this way, and it's not going to work out. And then against Tim, it was a vital counter push that killed kind of like his last hope of doing a bunch of damage.
Yes. Yeah, you mentioned Ketsu. Oh, go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say you mentioned Ketsu, and I was playing Black Sun Hut Cartel hybrid, and she was in my squad until like the last moment, because there's a lot of ways that she really works into that squad. She's already Black Sun. She gets Hut Cartel, and she has double, and then I had a Zerka, so double twin, and she's a bounty hunter, so she gets bodyguard. But at the end of the day, I couldn't quite fit her, and I had like 12 different Jabba squads. I was trying to do all sorts of different combinations. I was like, what about Crimson Dawn and Hut Cartel? What about? But I thought it was an interesting squad, even though it didn't turn out the best for me today.
I just want to say I did beat Jason's squad when it was Pepto, so apparently he made the right choice.
There you go.
Beat him
today. You didn't beat me today, but you certainly could have. Don't sell yourself short.
Okay.
Your squad is. I kind of agree with Trevor. It's definitely very top notch and.
Well, it's a lot of fun, and it does a lot of things really well. But your squad is also very experienced.
So what's next? Are we going to try and squeeze in another tournament before the end of the year? I know Trevor's got the non-unique long form tournament coming up.
Well, I can see us doing another tournament. I don't know if we'll have another regional before the end of the year, but
potato. Let's just play some minis.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I'm really looking forward to if I can get into it.
Trevor doesn't win. Oh.
Maybe we should meet until 2021, and maybe that'll be a magical switch to allow the rest of us a chance.
Yeah, maybe my horseshoes will run out in the new year. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I just wanted to say, absolutely fantastic job, Tim, for running the tournament, and you did such a good job, and congratulations to Trevor and to Randy for making the final table and giving us an amazing game. So,
thanks, gents.
Awesome. Yeah,
that really was a barn burner.
Finals.
Oh, it was crazy, man. I thought I'd lost already. Oh, it was a great game. Yeah, Randy was kicking my butt.
It was one of the games, one of the most back and forth, couldn't believe so many swings sort of games I've ever seen. It was amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah, agree.
Never underestimate my ability to roll low.
High at the right moments and then low at the absolute wrong moments.
Yep.
Well, it made for exciting minis, that's for sure.
Brian, are we still on for a show on Wednesday? Not the normal time, but a day early?
Yeah, I think that we can do that. And
Christmas Eve.
Okay, so. Yeah, Thursday.
I don't know when the Mandalorian Christmas show is going to be on, but I guess maybe it'll be on the same time. Do you think?
Well, that's the behind the scenes sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We can't go out for New Year's, so we could drink and play minis on New Year's.
Yeah, that's an idea.
We could. A New Year's tournament. Sounds good. Maybe.
Hey, the best New Year's I ever had was.
New Year's. I don't know if he is this year.
What were you saying there?
The best what, Trevor?
Oh, yeah. The best New Year's I ever had was one year when one of my friends had just got Gloomhaven. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's the highest ranked game on Board Game Geek. Anyway, my friend had just got Gloomhaven, and so he brought it over to our house. And so me and my 3 boys and this guy were playing Gloomhaven from 9 p.m. until 6 a.m. It was the best New Year's ever, non-stop. We didn't even stop for food. It was amazing. So yeah, if you guys are up for overnight gaming on New Year's, I'm good for that.
I love it.
That sounds like great fun.
Yeah.
Now that's the way to ring in a New Year.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, lady and gents, I think I've got to call it tonight. But again, thanks everybody for playing. And Trevor, congrats again, man.
Yes.
Yep.
Thanks for organizing too. It was fun.
I think it is definitely time to call it a night. Congratulations to Trevor and also to Randy for making the finals. And we'll see everybody same shift time, but a different shift night on Wednesday coming up for anyone that wants to tune into our scheduled program on the day before Christmas Eve, December 23rd. And that'll be what, episode 561, Brian?
That's right. Yep.
And we'll have certainly some more spoilers. I'm sure we'll talk about this regional a little bit more. And we'll be able to talk about.
And we've got a finale of Mandalorian to talk about.
Yes. We can.
Yeah, that was brilliant. It was amazing. Loved it.
And it'll be awesome. So good night, everybody. And we'll talk to you in a few days.
All right. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thanks.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
You know what this is?
A commercial?
Right, and you know what that means.
Time for a snack?
Wrong. I want you to do some heart-healthy exercise. Yes, you. Try some seated leg extensions right now. Just lift each leg up and extend it straight, one at a time, 6 to 8 times.
I can do that.
Yes, you can. Remember, every commercial is a chance to sneak in heart-healthy activity. Visit findexerciseanywhere.com and speak with your doctor to learn more about the risks of heart failure.